Welcome to this brief overview, Parental Access to Student Reports. School assessment data is showing that if a student uses MathsWiz effectively for 60 minutes or more per week, then it will accelerate their learning compared to students who are not using MathsWiz or who are not using it for 60 minutes. The best learning will take place when you as parents or caregivers are involved with the teachers and students in their learning. Most teachers will use MathsWiz in their program at school and have an expectation that students use MathsWiz at home on a regular basis, with a target of 4 learning progressions per week. A learning progression is made when your child passes a short 5-question test. We will refer to this again later in the video. Learning progressions are normally achieved at school, with home-based learning ideally suited to consolidation of new learning. A good way to keep up with how your child is doing in MathsWiz is by signing up to Parental Reports. Click the iPod on the desk, fill in your details, and as well as receiving monthly email updates, you will also have real-time access to a range of reporting functions. Get a quick overview from their dashboard, a look into their complete history, their progress to date, and a text report summarizing what you have just seen. There is a great deal of information for parents under the History tab. We can see from this report that this student has completed an exercise and then successfully passed the resulting test on place value, and completed an exercise and then failed the resulting test on handling data statistics. Clicking on the test that was not passed will open up all of the learning that was associated with it, ranging from the teaching and the resulting exercise through to the actual test itself. This is a great opportunity to engage with your child in their learning and in topics where they are struggling. Get them to work through the exercise with you. When in an exercise, ask your child to talk you through what is happening and what they are required to do. This will invariably clear things up in their own mind or highlight barriers that you may be able to help them over. On the left-hand side, there are often icons giving further information about a student's learning journey. Mouse over the icons for a full description of what they mean. This one is showing that they have exited an exercise without completing it. Try and look for repeating patterns in their history. For example, a repeated passing of exercises and failing of tests may indicate a lack of engagement in the testing format. Exercises are colourful and animated and highly engaging for learners. The short 5-question tests are where learning progressions are made and where students should not get any help. For this reason, they are very plain so that students recognise when they are in testing mode. The content should be the same, possibly presented in a slightly different way. Watch for possible times where your child may get stuck on certain content. The tests address the same learning objectives as the exercises, but instructions may be phrased differently or presented in a different format. Failing a test will result in learners getting the original exercise again to consolidate and reinforce learning, and this can be a source of frustration for students when they go over the same material for a second time. For this reason, students are encouraged to do their very best when they get the learning progression tests. From here you can print any reports, generate a certificate, send your child a message, or have a look at all of the previously sent and received messages. Your child also has the ability to message you back, a great way of keeping them engaged in the learning process. From your parent dashboard you will also be able to access Exercise Preview, a quick look at the next 3 lessons your child will get in their tutor mode. By clicking on the computer screen, you will be able to preview the lesson with your child. Any work completed here will not affect their tutor mode results, so it's a great opportunity for you to help them with their learning. Check out our other parent videos, including a brief overview of the MathsWiz personalized tutoring system, explaining the MathsWiz Maths Age, what is MathsWiz Tutor, and what is MathsWiz Replay and Consolidation.